Welcome back everyone. Today we are taking this Legrand V6 towing package with only 8 miles on it and turning it into something different. So we got invited to a challenge by McRory. I'm not sure when the challenge will be, but we're going to go ahead and build and prepare for it by building this into the best donk that we can. Now I mean donks aren't my favorite thing in the world, but I think they have a place in the world. I wouldn't personally own a donk in real life. Well, maybe one if I had my dream garage. So we'll probably build this up, and it will probably just be a bit of a show car that we keep kind of on the channel, keep renting it out to Lens Flare, assuming that we make it worth over $100,000. So let's see what kind of build we can come up with and what we can do with it. I'm not sure what all is going to be taking place during the challenge. I know there's going to be some drag racing. I think I heard rumors about maybe some rallying. The goal is to basically do a little bit of everything with these donks. So I want this donk to be pretty versatile. Probably give it a lot of horsepower, make it look good, and of course give it a beautiful paint job. After we build the donk, we'll do some tests of our own, maybe take it to the drag strip, maybe do some no prep drag racing with it, and maybe do a light rally to see if it will do off-road stuff. Overall, we don't want to damage it too bad because we want this car to kind of stay clean and pristine and maybe never repair this. So let's see how this goes. I never would have thought I'd spend $63,000 on a brand new Legrand, but here we are. I just love this kind of baby blue color. It just screams very retro. I don't know, this is the color of its ages. One of my cousins actually had a Oldsmobile that looked very similar to this in this same shade of blue. Oddly enough, it's one of those cars that just seemed to last forever, maybe because it was barely driven. So this color definitely has a sweet spot in my heart. I think we'll do a bit of a metallic paint job on it though, make it really bright. And of course put in a big motor, and some big wheels. Real quick note, as we take delivery of our Legrand here, while we paid $63,000 for it, it turned out only being worth $47,000. So right off the rip, we're down 15 grand, not an ideal purchase. Hopefully we can make some money back doing some drag racing or something. Before we look at our build, one thing we're going to need to do is actually go ahead and sell our H-Series limo as well as our Ibiza Yoru. Reason why is we are preparing for some bigger projects that are going to require a lot of money, so we get to get some cash up, as well as we are updating the Yoru. Depending on when this video comes out, the next stage of the beta will be out for paid members, and there may be a little surprise for all those who are not beta members. We're going to go ahead and sell that before it causes game issues or save issues. And let me show you where we're at with this Legrand so far. It's pretty much built, but you'll notice two problems. One, it's too dark to show this, so hold on, let me change the time of day. Let's go plus an hour. So originally when I built this, I was pretty much done with it and I realized it really was missing a few pieces. It just didn't have enough chrome. I wanted this donk to be really flashy and stand out. In order to do that, I needed to go learn how to add chrome to parts. And once I figured it out, it wasn't too difficult, but I got a little obsessed, a little carried away, and I went for every little bit of chrome I could. We have chrome trim, chrome mirrors, chrome windshield wipers, chrome trunk rack. There's a few other chrome bits that I made that I ended up not putting on the car. So for those that get the Race Tab mod through the Patreon Gold collection at the moment, you will have a lot more Legrand chrome parts. A few other things I added is a parachute pack at the back. We also have a chrome muffler now. And then we went with an LSX engine. I was going to go with that 500 cubic inch engine that we had out of the MD series, but I decided it might have been a bit overkill. This is a little bit more affordable, still makes great horsepower, making 1600 horsepower. And the greatest part about this car is that it is all-wheel drive. So this will be great at whatever it does. So let's go take it to the track and see how it drives. We even added 5 nitrous bottles to really stand out. Actually, what if these were chrome? There we go. Chrome nitrous bottles. But actually, before we head out, let me go ahead and change up our paint job. This is the default color, and I love this color. It's really nostalgic for me. I want it to pop even a little bit more. All right, there's our new paint job. I think this is gonna look a lot better. Kind of has it pop a little bit more. We also named this car Crystal. Just looks like a crystal. So the LSX is a little loud. I think it'll be alright for the challenges we have up ahead. Overall, the thing drives just fine. We did go ahead and do a no prep drag style suspension in the front, which means it's going to lift up a lot when we accelerate. We also added some weights on the back that might help a little bit. And this color in the sun just looks so good. We did paint the valve covers. I want to take a quick look at that. Can't decide if we should do a lighter interior or keep the blue on blue. There's that beautiful engine, matching head covers. Let's go ahead and head to the drag strip and see what she'll do. We are here at the drag strip. We are going to skip the burnout. This car likes to wheel spin, but right now it's kind of tuned for grip. And it's tuned in such a way that first gear actually has no boost. And we kind of have a no prep setting and a prep setting. So our prep setting here is really just turning on nitrous. As we line up here. Fully stage. Oh, totally messed that up. Let's try that again. All right, pulling back up to the line. We're going to be on the, I think on the two-step here. Okay, a big pedal there. It's a little spicy. Caused a bit of an alignment issue when it came back down. So sometimes this will run a two-step, but the RPM didn't get high enough, so we actually just ran off the trans brake. So let's, oh, we could have taken that first exit. Let's try that again. This time we're not going to mess it up. We're just going to launch it, maybe aim a little right. Normally it will drop during the wheelie and then kind of charge ahead. Let's give it another shot. All right, back to the line. Just remember to aim a little, just aim more on the right side, line up more on the right side, I mean. Hit that nitrous there. Go ahead and get staged. There we go, that's the start we wanted. Felt a little slow, to be honest. 798 though, we are in the sevens. Holy cow. 180 miles an hour, 180 miles an hour out the back. 0 to 60 foot, a 135. Not bad. I think 7-second donk car. I'm not going to disapprove of that. I think all the chrome on the car might be dropping frames a little bit, so sorry if it starts looking a little weird. It is a shiny looking car. Let's go ahead. Let's run that back. Let's just back it up. Make sure we can still run a similar time. The tire's going to be a little bit warmer. Engine, well, not really heated. But let's give it another shot just to make sure this wasn't a fluke, that we can actually run that fast. All right, lined up again. Nitrous still on. Trans brake ready. See, no wheelie that time. A little bit all over the place, a little dance. 803, not bad. I think if we had kept it straight, it would have been a little bit quicker. Let's go see how the no prep drags work out for this car. I think we're gonna have a lot of wheel spin, at least in the second gear, but we'll give it a shot. We're only running 20 PSI, I think, out the top, which is still, oddly enough, able to break the tires loose. Let's head over there, keep the car in one piece, and see what kind of times it can make there. Also, just a quick reminder to enter the giveaway via the form in the description, where we're giving away 1 month of Patreon Gold every day during the month of modding. Not required, but you can gain additional entries for every $5 spent on the merch store. Hope you enjoy the episode. Alright, lining up for the no prep drags. Simple routine, just trans brake, floor it, and go. Actually, we're not gonna floor it on the trans brake. Yeah, we will. Here we go. Slipping a little bit. Pedal it for grip. There it is. Probably use some nitrous now. Okay, a 15-second no prep drag. That's a half-mile time. So a 15-second half-mile time, $3,500. I think that's our first one. Pretty quick. not going to complain about that. I think we could get in the nitrous a little bit better and have better leaves. Definitely no prep racing is a little bit more skill involved in getting the car to grip up. Looks like my nitrous is on, so they're all freaking out. It's the same button as my sirens, so it's like my sirens were on. Alright, so let's, well, you know, I don't know what else they're going to be doing at the Donk competition. I know they're going to be doing drag racing. I assume they'll be doing some no-prep drag racing. But normally they like to cram in a bunch of activities. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do some drifting or even some... maybe some rally. I don't know. They might get crazy with it. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if I want to do... I can't see myself taking a rally car off-road. Or sorry, a donk through a rally. I mean, it's so pretty. I'm trying to think if there's an easy rally we can do that isn't too harmful for the car. Try that. Alright, we're going to try the first rally stage. The goal here is to keep the car alive and in one piece. We're not going to beat it up because we're going to go drifting with it later. Let's see how it will do very, very carefully. Has plenty of power. Honestly, more grip than I would have expected. Just sport tires. Definitely want to be careful of the jumps. We don't have the best suspension. We cut that really bad. Brake pool. Oh, we had a little bit of lag. Oh, we just dented the car. 107, not bad. Made some good money. We're just gonna gingerly go back down, head over to the drift track. I don't want to do any more rally with this car. It already has scratches on it. Remember, the whole goal was to not have to ever repair this car, so we'll probably have to private repair this to keep it off the books, to keep its value up. Let's go do some drifting and see what it'll do. So we just escaped the police. One thing I thought maybe we should try is the mud drags. I don't know, we should probably just put this car through all the paces that they might put us through. And who knows, I mean, what if there's some mud involved? So let's throw the trans brake on. I'm gonna run nitrous on this pass and just let it eat. It got thrown off sideways, but... uh-oh. Saying we lost a tire. Oh no. Well, we got a 764, which is really good. Ended up getting a flat, which probably wouldn't have affected us that much, but that last lip really ruined our run here. That's tough. You know, the one dent was bad, but this is gonna be expensive. Let's go. We gotta redo the paint job too. I mean, it still drives. I was gonna do the drifting, but oh, there goes the other wheel. Okay, so this is good. This is good testing. We've learned that if we go through mud drags, our wheels are likely to snap off. In fact, it says we only have one wheel at the moment. Not quite true, but let's get this towed. Let's repair this. We're going to repair through private repairs. That way it stays off the books. And in the morning, we'll go do a little drifting and then maybe hit a car meet. Get this value back up. All right, let's see how much this thing costs to repair. $14,000 if we want to keep it off the books. Remember, this car was bought essentially brand new with super low mileage. Probably really rare for this year of car. And it's going to take 26 minutes? Okay, let's do it. Let's so much money. Here we go. Now we wait.
5 hours later.
All right, vehicles are repaired. Let's go ahead and look at the offers we got from the H series. Wow, we got one for 54,000. Evasion expert, Evan. So we'll sell that. That's gonna be a $10,000 increase on the van. Then the Yoru. Looks like our highest is 42,000. Go ahead and take that from Bargain Hunter. Well, Noah the Bargain Hunter Green. I don't know why this is a bargain. We'll sell it anyways. Hopefully we're not missing out on a better deal later. As for our Crystal here, she's in rough shape. Looks like just about everything had to be replaced except the side skirts. And I don't even know what you would call that. The rear trim, rear fascia. I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and we're going to do two things. We're going to get ready to go drifting. We're going to go schedule ourselves a car meet. Our next car meet is at the Lighthouse at 4:30 p.m. Let's go ahead and do a low instance of that. And I'm not sure what time it is right now. Okay, we just missed it, so we're going to have to sleep. We also went ahead and scheduled ourselves, or didn't schedule ourselves. We adjusted our transfer case to be more rear biased. Before it was at 69% rear, and now it is at 75%, the most I could do. So let's go ahead over towards the Lighthouse and do the drift mission over there. They're getting pretty close to the drift area, but our tires are still pretty grippy, pretty unworn, not used it up enough. Because we're still all-wheel drive, we're gonna have to shave these down a bit. Now normally I like to drift in rear-wheel drive. I actually don't enjoy drifting all-wheel drive unless it's like a rally event. So we'll do our best here. Let's go ahead and get these tires worn down a bit though. Try not to hit that pole. Alright, that should be better. Now this is also a manual transmission, so we can't do any kind of clutch kicking or stuff you normally would want to do when drifting. Let's scoot around these people. But we'll do our best. Probably been better to go to the actual little drift track where there's a lot more room for error. Here it's gonna be well, just about no room for error. We'll use nitrous just in case we need it. Here we go. Oh, there's that Lua error. We're trying to do the vanilla drift on top of the free roam drift. All-wheel drive is really weird. Kind of making it work. Alright, there we go. We got a drift score. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, there goes the wheel. Okay, well, this should be where the car meet is, so let's try to limp this thing along. I guess we'll just wait for the car meet to start. Alright, looks like the car meet has started. Some pretty cool hot rods here, actually. I'm not sure where we need to be. We'll try to park over here. We gotta be over here. Sure. Here we go. Guess this was our spot. We got an increase of 8.3%. And yeah. I don't think we're going to spend any time at this car meet. We're just going to try to increase the value. Hopefully we'll get this up to 100,000. So far it's worth about 76,000, so not too far to go. We could maybe add a different engine or really do something else to increase that price. With that, I think that's going to end this episode. We got to limp this thing home and get it painted again, repaired again, and get it ready for McGrory's Donk Challenge. So look forward to competing in that, and really like Crystal. I think it's a great car. I think we're going to keep this in the fleet for a good bit. And let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see me build or do in career mode. With that, thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. See you next time.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody days a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. So take it from me, I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I found